big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from learn what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.
Hopefully you guys can hear me. I think you can. But excuse my voice. I have a little bit of issues going on. I think I got a cold. Yeah, hold on. Also, I don't know if it's a cold or if I got some esophagitis going on. And that might be due, if I do, which I hope I don't, that might be due to the high potency medication that I had to take to kill H. pylori in my body that the doctors prescribed me. For those of you that ain't familiar, I know this isn't fitness related, but it's definitely health related, because without health, there is no fitness. So it all goes hand in hand. So I just figured I'd run it by it. If anyone cares to listen. If not, you can forward it. Don't matter. But yeah, so I don't know if it's from the medication, the antibiotics they put me on, the side effect. But the last couple days, man, my throat has been in not supreme, but I'd say like a 7 or 8 out of 10 pain, because I don't know, when I sleep at night, I haven't been feeling my hold on one second. So my pain has been pretty not severe, but it's been up there when I sleep at night. It's almost like man, I can't even explain it to you, but it's like a burning I've been having in my throat, and it's very annoying. Like, it's been affecting my sleep at night, like especially when I lay on my left side. For some reason, it's like I don't know, I feel it in my chest, and then I get like spurts of acid come up in my throat. But anyways, I just saying that just to say that's why my voice is sounding a little different today. So hopefully it gets better, which I'm sure it will. And if not, then I just gotta go to the doctors again or whatever. It is what it is. But I'm saying that to say this: don't let anything stop you from your goals. I could easily just sit at home today and be like, you know what? I am not doing anything. I'm just gonna sit at home and dwell on this, and yeah, and just not do anything. So, but unfortunately for me, I can't. If you have goals in life, any type of goals, you cannot let anything hold you back from your goals at all. So just keep that in mind. Don't want to have anything hold you back. You want to stay on the grind 24/7. Sorry, I'm looking around because you see a lot of movement. But yeah, other than that, let's talk about today's lift. Today's lift is, we're gonna do legs and back Sunday, typical Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody out there. But I think we're gonna switch it up a little bit this time. What we're gonna do, instead of doing legs first and then back, we're gonna do back first and then legs. So I'm gonna do some pull downs, some rows, you know, maybe some pullovers, not sure. And then we're gonna go do some legs. I'm not doing any pressing for legs today. We're just gonna do all like leg curls, leg extensions, and etc. And I think with legs, I've had a thought where I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start. I know I'm already doing 15 to 20 reps, but I think I'm gonna start doing like up to 15 reps. So that way, because the legs are a bigger body part in the body, so I think I should up it. I mean, bring the workload up a little higher, especially with accessory movements to 15s, rather than 20. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we feel, because I feel like I could get more gains with my legs if I just up the load more and get 15 reps, struggling with 15. But we'll see. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, so that's the routine. And oh, I went to where did I go? Oh, I went to Five Star Nutrition yesterday, and I got my body composition done. Now, that is, I got to tell you all about it when we're done with this workout, because I just want to get this workout done first. I'm fasted, of course, empty stomach, but I have the sheet right here of my body composition, and I've usually been doing it every month because I'm trying to lose body fat. So I'm gonna go over this analyst chart with you. I'll let you know where I'm at with it and the goals when we get out of the gym. And I also want to answer a couple questions that I seen on some comments at the end of the video as well when I get out the gym. So make sure y'all stay tuned so I can answer y'all questions, because I seen a couple questions you guys asked and I want to clarify them and answer them for you. And yeah, so stay tuned to the end of the video. We're gonna get in here and get this work done, and then we're gonna answer the questions and stuff later and go over that chart, man. So stay tuned. Let's get in there. I'll see y'all inside. All right, so we're gonna start with some pull downs to the front and do 15 to 20 reps, warm the lats up, and get a good stretch and squeeze. 2 to 3 sets. Damn, it's too light though. 2 to 3 sets. I prefer doing pull-ups, but like I said, I don't feel good enough to do pull-ups yet, so we're gonna opt for some pull downs to the front. All right. Oh, it's just kind of light still. Trying to find the perfect weight to start with. I think this should be good right here. Start this shit out the way. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's good. Good start right there. 2 more like that. So we up the weight a little bit. And gotta make sure you really contract and squeeze the lats, man. And lead with your elbows at all times. I'm trying to really control it on the way down. And this might be a little too much, actually. I mean, I'm trying to control the eccentric on the way up and squeeze and contract on the way down to really engage the lats, man. So, all right, let's go. Really get that stretch. 18, 19, 20. Oh, yeah. Good squeeze and hold at the end. One more like that. Shot. Motherfucker burns, man. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh, shit. That's good. All right. That's good for that. Let's go to some, let's go to some T-bar rows. All right, so 15 to 20 reps. T-bar rows. This works the thickness of your back, for those that don't know. And same thing, you really want to get a good stretch and squeeze if you can. And go as heavy as you can if you're trying to put on muscle. Like, I would say 8 to 10 reps. But if you're trying to get lean or cut, I say at least 12 to 15 reps. So I think we're going to do a couple working sets here. And then next exercise. Oh, shit. You know, you could do overhand and underhand with these. Underhand obviously works the lower part of the back, and upper hand works upper part of the back. Or you can go inside, which works more the middle portion of the back. But I like doing outside. I think wider the better. Ah. Oh, shit. So I liked them T-bar rows, but I didn't like them that much to do another set. So instead of wasting my energy on that, I said, why not come here and do some narrow grip rows, almost like a simulation of dumbbell rows, but having them together, just like I do on the other machine usually. But I like this machine a lot because I don't know, I just feel like the way it feels. So this is gonna isolate the outer lats, and it's almost just like it's thickness and for your lats, but any rowing movement is gonna be considered targeting the thickness of your back. So just keep that in mind. Now, dual machine, obviously, like I said, and if you are healthy enough to do free weights, do free weights. Free weights is always better than machines. So I'm gonna go here, 15 to 20 reps, couple sets here, and then I think we're gonna do one set of pull downs and call it a wrap it back, and then we're moving the legs. So see how this feels. Uh, 10, 12, 12. Good stretch. I like this machine a lot, man. Remember, always try to get that stretch. Leave with your elbows, squeeze and contract. It's really gonna make a big difference in your muscle growth and stimulation. So, one more here. Probably go up a little bit. Go up to 115. We've got to make some type of progression, you know? All right, let's go. Let's fix the song for let's go. Songs. Nice bet. It's already over. Where's all my bodybuilding songs? It's like being a bodybuilder too. Alright. Let's go, guys. Alright, that's good. Let's go for some pull downs. Alright, we're gonna go right in. Close grip pull downs. This works the lower back. So, same thing, 15, 20 reps. Squeeze and contract. Let's go. Working on lower lats. Whenever you do pull downs too, you're working your width. That's too light, I can't. That's to be challenging. It's better. Ah. So I was going to do standing leg curls, but it was already taken, and the leg room was pretty crowded. I never thought everybody would want to train legs on Sunday, but I guess that's the new routine of this day and age. Everyone wants to train legs on Sunday now, so I decided to come do the tractor leg curls, seated leg curls. I mean, it's not bad. I just wanted to switch it up this week, but it is what it is. We're gonna do same thing we usually do, 15 to 20 reps, and 2 to 3 sets. So let's get it done. And make sure you gotta adjust this thing, man. Right. If you don't adjust this properly, you're kind of missing out on slight amount of gains. If you adjust it properly and then you're able to get a better stretch on your hamstrings, you'll be able to get a better pump, better contraction, better muscle stimulation. So keep that in mind. I actually think this seat might be too close. Yeah, it's about right there. Yeah. So it's good. See right now if this is too heavy or not. It's a little bit heavy, but should be good. Okay. So, one thing to note on this is you will slide doing these, and the more you slide, it kind of shortens the contraction of the muscle. So if you have to push yourself like this to hold yourself steady so you don't slide, do it or hold the handles. Because I'm telling you, I slide like this the more I do it. And also probably my seat's probably a little too far back too, but I'm a taller person, so. And like I said, anytime you do these extensions, you make sure you point your toes upward towards the ceiling so you get a better contraction, whether you're coming down with it or going up with it. So keep that in mind. And all these accessory movements, you always want to do 12 to 15 reps or 10 to 12, whatever your preference is on what you're trying to do for your goals. So keep that in mind. I'll do one or two more here. What's up, brother?
Getting better. Weather. Yeah. Whoa.
How you doing? Oh. So, for the first 10 reps, I try to really squeeze and contract. Then when I start feeling a little fatigued, I just pump them out. But still contract and squeeze on each rep, even though I'm pumping. So my hamstrings are already pumped. So I don't know if I should do another one or. Remember, less is more, especially if you're stimulating the muscle. They feel tight too. I don't know. I think we'll do one more. Fuck it. Oh. So I went up in weight. Not much, just another stack. Well, another pin. I mean, whatever you want to call it, another hole. So let's do this last one. Oh, shit. That's good. Let's go to the next exercise, man. That's good enough. So we're going to switch it up today. We're going to do single leg extensions. We're just going to emphasize the quads individually, and you're going to get more emphasis on each one and see which leg is stronger or weaker than the other. So, and you can get a better concentration on each muscle group, on each leg. And I feel like I get a better contraction doing one at a time. So you don't need as much weight, of course, but make sure you squeeze and contract each rep as always. So let's go. 2 to 3 sets here. Oh. Mm. Oh. Mm. Mm. Hey. 12. Oh shit, man. Wow. Oh. So, 8, 9, 10. Oh shit. As you see, my left leg is stronger than my right, so remember, we want to try to keep the reps even if one side of the body is stronger than the other. Try to keep the reps even so one doesn't grow bigger than the other. Only try to keep your body as symmetrical as possible, unless you want to bring up certain body parts. But remember, still point your toes and your heels up towards the ceiling. Still, even when you're doing single leg. And you really, I feel contraction on my teardrops on my leg too when I do them single legged. But let's get 2 more here. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, man. Legs are pumped. We'll do one more. Next set, we're going to do them together. Ah. Oh, fuck. That's it for these. I'm gonna go over and do some calf raises. So like I said before, if you guys are healthy enough to squat, by all means, go for it. Squatting is the best exercise you can do for legs. I don't care if you do leg presses, this, that. Those are all good. They're all effective. Don't get me wrong. They'll definitely get results. But if you want to put on size and mass, overall mass and strength on your legs and build that natural testosterone, squats, you can't beat. Squats, hack squats, all good for your body. It's the best exercise you're going to get. Like I said, I'm doing what I'm doing because I am on a different path right now. Health reasons and whatever else. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. But other than that, I'm telling you, I will be squatting. I'll be doing a lot more free weights. Trust me. So keep that in mind, guys. But all what I'm doing, you can follow what I'm doing too, and you're still going to get results, you know. But if you're a beginner, free weights first. Always free weights. The best, if you want the best results. If you're advanced, you can do what I'm doing. You guys know exactly what to do. And been in the game long enough. You kind of know how to work the muscle, with the machines, without the machines, and you've already built your foundation, like I always say. So we're gonna do a couple sets here, calf raises, seated calf raises, which works the soleus and the width of your calves. So couple sets here, and then we're gonna finish with some hip abductors, and then we're out of here. So let's get this done. Oh, one more. Whoa. Oh yeah. Oh. Now you know, can't leave without doing hip abductors, man. So at the inside of the legs, which a lot of people neglect. I don't know why. This is gonna give you the overall definition on your legs, man. A lot of people sleep on this exercise. Don't sleep. A lot of gains being left on the table by not engaging in this exercise. I know it may look a certain way or whatever, but you guys, you want to be bodybuilders or you want to be the best you can be, don't leave nothing, no stone unturned, especially if you're natural. You need every little inch you can get. That's what she said. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, oh. One more like that, and then we're done. My inside of my legs are already pumped. I feel like I have a pad in the inside of my legs, but I love it. So that's one. Remember, contract and squeeze works the whole inside of your leg. 15 to 20. Oh. So, drops it. Ah. Ah. We're done. Oh shit. All right. That's it. Legs is complete. Back is complete. Let's go to the locker room. Hopefully nobody's in there so we can do a quick pump check and be out. So, let's go. We got the sweep going on. That's good. Got a little bit of sweep. No, we gotta keep that light on. That's pretty good. I don't know why my left quad never looks that good. It's my right one. So I just realized that I can turn down the exposure on my camera to get a better lighting on my videos. So yeah, my legs are actually pretty damn sore now. I'm not gonna lie. I got a pretty good leg pump, pretty good leg workout. Squeeze and contraction When you squeeze and contract them legs, the time and attention that you get is unbelievable, man. It breaks down and tears the muscle fibers in a whole different way. So that's with any muscle though. Overall, workout was pretty good. Back, I didn't have the greatest back pump, I'm not gonna lie, but I did get the movements that I wanted to get, and I didn't want to go overboard because I'm not feeling too good today. So, like I said, my throat's killing me, but we got the work done, and that's the main thing, and that's what matters. So, all right, let's talk about these questions that I've gotten asked. The questions were, I'm not sure how you can maximize your body part, your workouts by doing 3 body parts. All right, so let me explain this. Okay. First off, shout outs to you for commenting on my video. I appreciate that. And everybody's body's different. That's what you have to keep in mind first off. First and foremost, everybody's body's different. And you're absolutely right. You can't maximize a body part to 100% capacity by doing 3 body parts in one routine. But I am doing a different routine than your average gym goer. I've been doing this stuff for a long time. So right now, the routine that I'm on, I only train in the gym 3 days a week. So I try to combine a couple body parts together each time that I go, because I can go to the gym 5 days a week, but I like how my schedule is right now, doing cardio every other day and doing weight training every other day, and I take Saturday off. That's my schedule right now, is cardio Monday, Tuesday weight training, Wednesday cardio, Thursday weight training, Friday cardio, Saturday off, and then Sunday weight training. Now, I do that because I like how that schedule works for me. It works good for me. And I'm not going crazy right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get in the groove of things, so to speak. So I got to ease my body back into everything. But you're absolutely right. You cannot maximize your gains fitting 2 big body parts into one. You can still get a lot out of it, but you're absolutely right. If you separate, say I'm doing, today I did legs and back. If you separate doing legs one day and then back the other day, that's going to be the best move for maximizing muscle gains on those muscle groups. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So if you guys are trying to maximize and build the most amount of muscle on your frame and bring up your body parts each individually and give it 100% to maximum capacity, I definitely advise separating your body parts each day. Like, do a different body part each day. One day do chest, one day do legs, one day do back, one day do shoulders, and one day do bis and tris. But don't neglect your cardio neither. Cardio is very important. So yeah, and if you're gonna do all those body parts separated like that, which I used to do when I was a newbie and when I was still fresh in the game, and not to say I won't do it again, who knows? But as I've gotten older, I realize less is more. But let's not get off topic. If you guys are going to do that routine, just try to do a push-pull. One day a push, one day a pull. That way you're like separating from doing a pull and then another pull, because you're going to be sore, because each muscle group that you train, you're using the antagonist muscles, you're using different body parts, and using your secondary muscles. Like, let's say you do chest. So if you're training chest, okay, you're not just training chest, you're training triceps, you're training shoulders and everything else. So if you do chest and then the next day shoulders, you're not going to get 100% out of that workout, because you're still going to be sore from doing a pushing movement the day before. You've trained your triceps involuntarily and you trained your shoulders involuntarily when you're pushing. So that would be kind of counterproductive, training 2 pushes back to back like that. You're not going to get the maximum gains. Now, if you did a chest day and then the next day you did back, right? If you did chest one day, say you did chest Monday, then you did back the next, that's probably the better option, because you're doing a push one day, which you're doing all your tries and your shoulders, then you're doing a pull one day, which is involving your biceps and your back, right? And like I said, that's the best routine you want to get. A push one day, pull the other. Push one day, pull the other, if you can, okay? That's how you maximize to the highest capacity. And whatever body parts you're lagging in, either start them in the beginning of the week that you want to bring up, or you can train them twice a week. Say you do, let's just say you do chest and biceps. So you want to throw in a little bit of biceps. Of course, you're not going to hit biceps to its maximum capacity because you've already trained chest. But if you want to get bigger biceps, you can do chest with a little bit of biceps, and you throw like, you know, a couple exercises in there. And then Friday, say you do bis and tries on Friday, you just do the regular compound movements on Friday. That's more than enough time to recover from hitting biceps on Monday. So now not only are you pumping the biceps up more, but you're hitting them harder and twice a week, more frequently. So that's one of the best ways to do it as well. Man, I'll tell you right now, when I was starting out in the game, when I wanted to bring up any body part, I always trained it twice a week. I've even trained back twice a week, where I would do bent over rows. I would do nothing but free weights twice a week. Whatever I was lagging, twice a week, all free weights. Very rarely did I was always against machines, because I knew that would kind of hinder me in the beginning stages. So I try to stay away from it as frequent as possible up until now. Like, I still don't even really enjoy using machines, because you're not giving it that dog work. You're not giving it 100%. Like, the machine takes out a lot of the movement. Like, it takes a lot of the workout. So you just primarily focus on the muscle group. You take your stabilizer muscles out of the element and whatever else. But like I said, because I'm on the journey that I'm on, I'm utilizing what I can and doing what I can with what I got, what I can handle, until I feel good enough to go, you know, crazy again. That's that. Now, I hope that answers some of your questions or can help some of y'all out there, especially my newbie lifters. And for those of you that have been in the game, you know, I'll tell you this much. I've been in this game for a minute. I'm not going to say I'm a veteran. I'm not going to say whatever. But 15 years, I feel like that kind of qualifies me a little bit, you know, to know what I'm talking about. So, and I've trained with a lot of different people. I've trained with like experienced lifters, like OGs, natural, no steroids. I've never trained with anyone that does steroids. I don't care what you do to your body. I'm not against steroids or anything like that. You do what you want to do. But I've always trained with guys that were strong as hell and big as hell naturally. So I never even knew what a steroid was until I see nowadays everybody's on steroids that's like 16 years old, 19 years old. Yo, what are you doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't know, man. Like I said, you do what you guys, they can do what they want to do. But you can achieve a lot of this shit naturally. I know somebody, I'm not going to say who, that got out of prison, natural, now all natural, went to the gym. Matter of fact, it was Workout World, and everybody around was on juice. He was repping 405 for sets of 8 naturally. It sounds crazy, right? It sounds unbelievable. I swear to you not. 405 for 8 naturally without a liftoff. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on camera, which sucks. But I'm telling you, these things are attainable naturally to a certain degree, of course, because you're not gonna hit like 6 plates or 5 something naturally. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but the chances are it's very slim. I think the highest probably you can bench press naturally is like 500 or 495. Anything above that, when you start going to 520 something or 5 something, It's very rare, if ever, does that happen with somebody that's natural, unless they're just a 1% percentage. You know what I mean? And so but I've seen some freaky shit with natural people. My brother-in-law, natural, had 22-inch arms, still is big. That's the thing when you're natural too. When you're natural, you keep whatever you have for a long period of time, and there's no health risks involved. Like, there's no major health risks. Like, you don't have to worry about, oh, I gotta get off cycle now, I gotta do this, because you were never on in the first place. You're not gonna lose. You worked so hard for it. You're not gonna lose it. You worked hard for it. You earned it. You earned your stripes. So you gotta keep that in mind too, man. And then there's a lot of side effects with steroids that people don't talk about. That was my major thing why I've always been scared to do it, because I'm like, I don't want to be ended up with some, major side effects down the road that I'm gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen. That's what scares me. And I'd rather work hard for it. Yes, I got pretty good genetics, but still, you still gotta work hard no matter how you look at it. Steroids, no steroids, I understand that, but steroids gives you a lot of edges, and for every positive you gain off those drugs, there's always a negative. So just keep that in mind. And if you do it, go overboard, it will cut your lifespan in half. So, and then the problem is like, people don't think about that though. People, especially young kids, they don't think about like the future. They're like, now. They're like, I don't even care, just do it now. Okay, you want to do it now, go for it. But don't cry down the road, man, because you always eventually have to pay the piper. You have to. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to get all those positives and then think nothing's going to happen. The reason why all these major athletes like The Rock, and not that he's an athlete, but yeah, he is an athlete, but like all these professionals that are at the top tier levels, that don't get it twisted, they have a lot of complications. They just don't tell you that. And the ones that are up high, like The Rock and them, these guys, they have professional doctors to monitor everything they do. They got chefs, they got doctors that monitor everything. So it gives them the healthiest way to do it and the safest way to do it, and tells them when to come off and all. But let's not, it is what it is. I don't want to get off topic, but I'm just saying, I think anyone can attain what they really want naturally if they really have the patience. This what it all comes down to at the end of the day, is patience. You have to have the patience, and you have to have that clear vision. Without a clear vision, you're just running in place. You're never gonna get where you really truly want to get. You have to have that vision, and you got to stay locked into that goal, man. It sounds simple. It's not simple, but it is simple. You got to put in the work, and you got to stay locked in. So you got to keep that in mind. But yeah, so I just want to get that out of the way. Like I said, I have nothing against people that do steroids. Hey, you do what you want to do with your body. You do what you want. But for the people that want to stay natural, or, I can only help so many people. I can only, try to advise. Because you got to understand, too, we live in a world now where social media influences you, because they reward the people that are doing the drugs, that are doing the steroids, and, have their bodies chemically made up and done by the surgery. You're never going to look like them people unless you do that. And I understand the influence it has on everybody. It's sad, but at the same time, it's the world we live in now. That's why a lot of people are doing that shit, because they want the fame. They want to blow up on social media. Now they want instant gratification, which is never good in the long run. It's never going to sustain. It may, for some people, they get lucky, but are you willing to roll that dice? If you're willing to roll that dice and pay the piper down the road, hey man, by all means, go for it. But I can only tell you from my experience what I've been through, what I've seen, man. And I've seen a lot of good people that I followed on social media pass away and die from that shit, man. And it hurt me, because I really looked up to those people, like Rich Piana and all these guys. I looked up to these people, man, majorly, because it wasn't even about the steroids. It was about the knowledge they gave. you know, like the motivation, like it was more than that. So when these people pass away, it's like, wow, that shit hurts, man. It's like, damn, you know, and people are getting younger and younger that's doing it. So all I could say is I advise you to stay natural, but at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. I'm just here to show you that anything is possible and you don't need that shit. But hey, like I said, that's on you. Now, the other question I wanted to answer was, somebody said, do I do cardio and how often do I do it? Or how often do I do cardio, so to speak. So I do cardio every other day. I do cardio 45 minutes nonetheless. And I do it on sometimes I'll walk outside. Sometimes I'll do it on a treadmill. But mostly I do it on a treadmill because it's kind of cold out. And I'll do flat. And then I'll go to incline. And I'll stay at incline for the remainder of the time. So for the first 10 minutes, for the first 20 minutes, I'm flat. But I go at 3.0 speed. Because I can't really jog like that right now. And then after the 20 minutes, I'll go to incline. And I'll go 10 minutes incline, then I'll go up a little higher, then a little higher, till I hit 45 minutes. That's what I do for cardio. Now, people think that you have to jog and run for cardio to burn fat. That is not true. You burn more fat when you're at a steady pace of walking fast and being able to have a conversation rather than running. Running is good for endurance and other things, of course. Good for you, you know, it's not bad for you. It's good to do. But if you're trying to burn fat, that walking at a good speed and being able to talk is the best way. Mike Mentzer said it too. And it makes a lot of sense because it taps into your fat storages more than if you just run. You're going to burn more glycogen than fat. So keep that in mind. But the best cardio to do, because the cardio is very important. I like I said, I would put cardio in front of weightlifting, because without the cardio, weightlifting is shit, because then you end up running out of wind before you run out of your muscle endurance. So you got to have both. And I believe cardio is very important. I love, you know, I'm not going to say I love cardio because I don't, but it's very important. I'm telling you. So the best cardio to do, the best form of cardio to do is the best cardio that's for you. Whether that be walking outside 10 minutes 3 times a day, whether that be walking after every meal for 15 minutes, which Stan Efferdin said, whether that be, I don't know, hiking, walking on the treadmill, jogging, swimming. You got different forms of cardio you can do. You could do soccer, basketball, whatever you can do to get that cardio, I suggest you do it. And if you're trying to burn and optimize burning fat, do it on an empty stomach, fasted. That's how you're going to tap into the fat storages. Because if you think about it, if you eat and then do cardio, what was the purpose of that? If you're trying to lose weight or trying to burn fat, you basically burning off what you just ate. You're in the same position as if you just ate and did not do cardio. So you're better off not eating, do the cardio, burn off whatever is left in your body from the day before, whatever's left, and then have your first meal. And I would suggest do your first meal with no carbs to break your fast, unless it's cheat day or something, and that's different. So that displays the cardio and how I do my cardio. And I think it's very important. I think everybody should be doing that cardio. Yeah, so. Oh, and I got my I got my analyst chart done. So let's go over this real quick. InBody analyst, right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Probably not. I'll read it to you guys. So total amount of water in body is 116.6. For body, muscle, strength, and bones, 42.8 pounds. Stores excess energy, 49.0. Sum of all above, 208.4. Now, I'm 206 pounds right now. The most I ever weighed was 300 pounds. Massive, pushing heavy weight. Max bench was 465. Incline was 425. Decline was 455. I have all those lifts recorded, but I have to go on my Google photos and shit to check them out. But yeah, so body fat mass is 49.0 still. And they said I lost half a pound of body fat. BMI 28.3, body fat PBF, which is percent body fat, 23.5. Of course, I want to get down to 15%, but what he told me was this. So I lost 20 pounds, 20.7% lean body. All right, so this is what he told me. He said, I lost muscle, more muscle than fat, because I've only been eating 3 meals a day, like I told you guys. And I don't think I've been eating enough protein. But he said my maintenance calories is 3,500 calories or 3,100. It's around that. He said you could eat up to 2,800 calories and that'll put me in a deficit, even if I eat 25. No, what did he say? I think it was 2,800 calories, and if I eat 2,500 calories, I'll be in a good deficit to burn body fat and continue to lose weight. And I'm nowhere near hitting that because I only eat 3 meals a day. You know what I mean? And I only eat 2 carb meals. So he said he suggests to throw another carb meal in, because people think that your muscles are filled with mostly protein. It's not. It's mostly filled with glycogen. That's what makes your muscles round and full. But protein is the building sources to build lean muscle tissue. So let's get that out the way. So yeah, he said he suggests to eat another meal with carbs, but keep the protein high. And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add another meal in. I'm gonna try to eat, but I'm kind of like, damn, I don't really want to add more carbs, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna monitor it, but I'm definitely gonna add another meal, whether it's with carbs or without. I just want to keep my protein high. As like I said, I'm trying to cut right now, and but I also want to retain muscle. I don't want to lose that much more muscle. You know what I mean? And that's why my abs aren't showing yet neither, because of that. Because I'm burning a little more muscle than fat. So he said eventually I should start pushing some more heavier weight, the 8 to 10 rep range again, to put more muscle back on, you know what I mean? And build that muscle back up. Because that's going to, building more muscle burns more fat, because your resting metabolic rate raises. Because when you're at rest, chilling, your body's burning through the fat because you have all that muscle. So, but we're going to do that. I just want to wait at least till the month's over to see how my body looks from doing the reps of 20, because it takes at least a month or 2 to see any results from any new program that you do. But yeah, so I definitely want to start I want to switch things up a little bit with the diet. And the near future, I'm definitely going to switch up the workouts a little bit, like the rep ranges and stuff. But I want to see first how things are going with what I'm doing now. And yeah, because I remember I was 225 at one point, and I actually had a 4-pack. I could see it visibly. And I'm down to 206, and I don't even see that shit at all. So I know, plus I know I have stomach issues and stuff, so my stomach kind of messed up sometimes. But I still should be able to see something, you know what I mean? So I know something's wrong, and I know I'm not saying that this test is accurate, because we don't know if any of this shit's accurate, but it kind of makes sense at the same time. So you got to put it in your own perspective and make sense of it and use your own mind. And that's the best way to go about these type of things. So yeah, needless to say, I lost half a pound of body fat, which isn't shit, but I lost more muscle, which isn't cool. So we got more work to do, and that's fine, because I love it. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video. Appreciate everyone for watching. Make sure you feel free to subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And my Instagram is revolutionary_king92. I deleted my old Instagram. I got the new one. And I'm actually gonna enjoy this Anavar right now before I go in and eat some eggs and pancakes, because it is Sunday, cheat day. I want to get this extra protein in. 280 calories right here of this Anavar. I don't know if y'all can see that. I think that's from Remington James or whatever. Fat 11, total carbs 28, protein 20 grams. This is white chocolate cookies and cream. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and then I'm gonna get in there and then eat my first meal of the day. So I'll catch you on the next one. Out of here. Peace.